Good morning. Good morning. Now, my clock says 6:28. Your girl is on time this morning. She's so on time, she's early. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I've been shooting for 6:30. This is day 7. Welcome to episode 7. Welcome to episode 7. And I made it. I made it on time. It's right at miracle. I'm trying to tell you, it's right at miracle. I've been trying for 6 days. Day 7, I got it. Good morning, Mother Marie. Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We got some good stuff today. We've got some good stuff today. Come on in. Welcome to day 7, episode 7 of the 12 days of Cadence. I welcome you. If you know how to share me, share me. I see Andrew say you did. I did it. Now don't hold me. Well, I'm not gonna say that. Prayerfully, I can continue to do it. Prayerfully, I can continue to do it. So I'm sharing me on my Coach Karren page. I'm going to share this live broadcast. I invite you to do the same. Share it on your page. Share it in any group that you're in. Just share it. I'm excited about this morning. The teaching. We're going deep. We're going deep. Good morning, Toretta. We're going deep. We're going deep this morning. And it's okay because sometimes we need to go deep. We have been in community for the past 6 days. We become family. So family can go deep. Family can be honest. Family can talk about the hard stuff. So come on in. As you come in, speak to me. We talked yesterday about Southern hospitality. When you walk in a room, you speak. So come on in. Speak to me. I am so grateful that you are here with me this morning. 6:31. Don't play with it. Okay. So I want to welcome you in again. Episode 7, 12 Days of Cadence. I do this. I've decided to do a video each morning for the 12 Days of Cadence. I've been doing 12 Days of Cadence for a while. Good morning, Eddie, for a few years. But this year I decided to add a video each morning talking about gratitude. I want to spread some love and cadence. I want to spread thankfulness. I want to spread gratitude. So this is my way of doing this. Don't know if I'll ever do this again. It's pressure. I'm trying to tell you, it's pressure. It's pressure. Good morning, Gina. Good morning, Tara. Good morning. Come on in here. That's what Big Mama said. Come on in here. I am grateful that you are here with me. We're going to talk about gratitude. I'm going to go ahead and get it started. Like I said, it's I gotta dig a little deep. So you know how we do. If it hits you, you say, you talking to me, you type in, you talking to me. If it's like a young lady told me that sometimes I'm dropping truth, like dropping nuggets like bombs. So we say boom. When it hits us, we say boom. But we want to be in community. I want you to speak to each other. Speak to me. It's going to be an awesome time this morning. Day 7. Day 7. 7 is a number of completeness. We believe that means complete. So today is day 7. So we're going to talk about something that helps you to be complete, that helps you to be whole. We're going to talk about forgiveness. We're going to talk about forgiveness. So today's gratitude thought, what I do each morning, I share my gratitude thought. I share some things that I'm grateful for. Every morning I make a gratitude list, try to get about 10 things on there before I start my day. So I'll share something from my gratitude list. I'll also share some things you sent me. I love when you send me what you're grateful for, what you're doing to pay it forward or to spread love and kindness. So you've been sending me those. So I'm going to share some of those as well. Then I'll share the daily suggestion today, which has to do with forgiveness. So this is all in line today. Sharing the gratitude thought, sharing what I am grateful for, sharing what you're grateful for, and then sharing the suggestion for today. So our topic today, our gratitude thought today is gratitude leads to forgiveness. Gratitude leads to forgiveness. You know, when we've been talking about living a lifestyle of gratitude, and when we live a lifestyle of gratitude, it requires us to be grateful for everything that comes into our lives. It requires us to find something good in everything that comes into our lives. It requires us to be grateful for the annoying things, the frustrating things, the pain, the anger, the disappointment, all of that. It causes us to accept those hard things with the same acceptance that we accept joy, the same acceptance that we accept love and hope. It causes us, remember the word acceptance, it causes us to be grateful for those hard things and be just as accepting of them as we are the good things, just as accepting of them as we are the good things. See, as soon as we can view a situation from a place of gratitude, all of the drama, all of the chaos melts into acceptance. All of the drama, all of the chaos of the hard thing melts into acceptance. Then that through that acceptance, it's only through that acceptance that we can hope to move to forgiveness. So gratitude leads to forgiveness, and it's through that acceptance that we're able to move toward forgiveness. Gratefulness produces acceptance, and it causes you to be more forgiving. It causes you to be more forgiving. Gratefulness produces acceptance. It causes you to be more forgiving, because when you're grounded in gratitude, that's what we're trying to do for these next 12 days and even beyond that as we make it a lifestyle. But we're trying to understand how to be grounded in gratefulness. When you are grounded in gratefulness, you are first more forgiving of yourself. You are more forgiving of yourself. You're more forgiving about what you have not accomplished. You're more forgiving about those things that you didn't quite get right. You're more forgiving about those things you didn't get right. And then it enables you to forgive and accept the mistakes that you made. It helps you to forgive and accept the things that you didn't accomplish. Those goals you set that you did not accomplish. You are more forgiving and accepting, and then it moves you forward to be more forgiving and accepting of the shortcomings of others. Stay with me. It's a slow walk, but I got to walk you slow. It helps you to forgive the shortcomings of others. Once you can deal with you, it helps you to deal with the shortcomings. I see the hearts. I see you. When I see the hearts and I see the likes, I know I'm touching a place. So right now I'm touching something. It helps you to forgive those shortcomings of others. It helps you to honor what they didn't get right. It helps you to honor what they did not get right. You live a more forgiving life because you aren't offended as easily. Whew, okay, we're going somewhere. It's good. It helps you to forgive what they didn't get right. It helps you because you aren't offended as easily. See, that's why we're angry. That's why we're holding on to this unforgiveness, because we were offended by something that somebody did, or we were offended by something that somebody did not do. So we're holding on to this unforgiveness. We expected something. We expected one thing. Hear me? We expected one thing and we got something else, and we were offended. We were offended. We were off-ended. We were offended. We expected one thing. We got something else. We were offended. Remember, we talked in a previous episode. I don't know if it's episode 4 or 5. I'm not sure. But we talked about expecting more from people than they are able to give, expecting more from people than they have to give. If you were on, you remember that we are learning to expect people to be who they are. We're learning to expect people to be who they are and love them there first. So gratitude allows you to be grateful for who people are. It allows you to be grateful for who people are. Now, not who you want them to be, not even who you need them to be. Hear me. Not even who you need them to be. When you understand who people are and are grateful for who they are, you are more accepting. Hear me. This is good. Boom. This is good. You are more accepting, and you will have less to forgive them for. When you learn this, when you are grateful and you learn to expect people to be who they are, you will have less to forgive them for, because your expectations aren't off the charts. Come on. Gratitude is leading to forgiveness. We're going to get there. We're going to get there this morning. We're going to get there. I see you. Boom. I see you. You will have less to forgive them for. Their behavior will disappoint you less. Their behavior will disappoint you less. See, gratefulness increases your empathy in life. It increases your empathy in life in general. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. That's what empathy is. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. When your empathy is increased, it increases your capacity for understanding, which increases your capacity to forgive. It increases your capacity to forgive. Instead of holding on to the hurt, instead of holding on to the hate, you can then hold on to forgiveness. You can hold on to forgiveness. You can release yourself from unforgiveness. Come on. I said release yourself from unforgiveness. See, you think you are forgiving people to release them for what they did to you. You think you're forgiving people to release them for what they did to you. No. No. When you forgive, you are releasing yourself. When you forgive, you are releasing yourself. You can't grab hold to gratitude if you still over here holding on to attitude. If attitude is in your hand, you can't get to gratitude. You have to release. You've got to release. You've got to release. You've got to release. Release it. Release you. Release yourself from that past hurt. Release yourself from that past pain, from those bitter memories. Release yourself. Gratitude. Let me slow down. Gratitude helps you to see your life differently. Gratitude helps you to see your life differently. It helps you to hold on and create good in your memories. I see you. Boom. I see you. It helps you to hold on. Listen, it helps you to hold on and to create good in your memories. I didn't say it helps you to create good memories. It helps you to create good in your memories. That's good breeding ground for forgiveness. When you can create good in your memories, that's good breeding ground for forgiveness, because unforgiveness is about the memory of the offense. Unforgiveness is about the memory of the offense. I remember what you did to me. See, that's why you hear people suggest that we should forgive and forget, because unforgiveness is about holding on to the memory of the hurt. Now, I don't know about you, but I've always struggled with that concept of forgive and forget. We being real, we're being transparent. It is what it is. If it hits you, tell me you're talking to me. Say something to me. You're talking to me. If it knocks you if you feel it in your shundo, just say boom, type boom. That lets me know that I'm touching that place. Now, I've always taken issue with forgive and forget because I've got a good memory. Hear me? Child, I got a good memory. I know exactly what you said. I know what room we were in when you said it. I know what you had on when you hurt my feelings. I'm being real. I know. So forgive and forget was never a viable phrase for me. It was never a viable phrase. I can't get amnesia. And my thought process was, if I forget it, I might not see it coming the next time. I don't need to forget. I need to remember what you did so that I can be ready. Hear me. This was my thought process. So I had to develop a new understanding. And I was grateful for that new understanding I was given from one of my professors. He gave me a new understanding for forgiveness of past hurts when he said, you may not be able to forgive and forget, but you need to be able to forgive and remember differently. Forgive and remember differently. Come on. I'm not just teaching gratitude, baby. I'm giving you some grown-up juice. I'm giving you some grow-up juice today. It's called grow-up juice. Grow-up juice is what you drink when it's time for you to grow up and mature. This grown folk stuff. We got to get some grow-up juice on this one. Some of us too old not to be mature. That's another lesson. We'll do that. We'll do that in the 40 days of purpose or something. I don't know. You're too old not to be mature. So you may not be able to forgive and forget, but we must learn to forgive and remember differently. I have forgiven him for hurting me. Come on, come on, come on. Put you in my story. I'm gonna say it, but you put you in it. I have forgiven him for hurting me. Not because the hurt wasn't real, not because the hurt wasn't real. I didn't forget the hurt, but I remember the motive differently. I remember the motive differently. I moved from he didn't love me to he didn't know how to love me. He didn't know how to love me. Because of his past, because of his experiences, because of his hurt, because of his immaturity, he didn't know how to love me. It wasn't vindictive. It wasn't vindictive. He did not have the capacity to love. She did not have the capacity to love you. You know, we were talking about expectations. This is where we're going. We were talking about expectations. I was expecting something that he could not deliver. You were expecting something that they could not deliver. So now I forgive him and remember differently. I challenge you to forgive and remember differently. And in the remembering differently, it takes the sting out of the hurt. Come on, come on. I know, I see you. I know it's in you. I'm telling you, we're digging deep. It takes the sting out of the hurt. If you know how to share this, share this. If you know how to share this, share this. If you just joining in, make sure you go back and watch the replay because God is speaking. Listen, in the remembering differently, it takes the sting. It takes the sting out of the hurt. My lifestyle of gratitude produced resilience, and it taught me to look for the good. It taught me to look for the good, which gave me the capacity to see past my hurt. It gave me the capacity to see past my hurt. And it literally opened my heart to forgiveness. It opened my heart to forgiveness. You need to let gratitude, you need to let gratefulness open the door to your forgiveness. You need to forgive yourself and you need to forgive others. Listen to me, ma'am and sir. My brother and my sister. Learn to be grateful. Learn to be grateful for the lesson. Learn to be grateful for the lesson. What did the pain teach you? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. What did the pain teach you? We don't ever want to waste pain. Because we don't want to do it again. You don't waste pain. Learn the lesson. What did the pain teach you? Now be grateful for that lesson. Be grateful for the lesson and open your heart to the possibility of forgiveness. I know it's not easy. Listen. I know it's not easy. We are human. I understand that it's not easy. And some of you have things run. Your mind is racing right now. You see the person, you hear the name, you see what they did, and you're like, babe, I'm not going to be able to forgive. I can't. Open your heart to the possibility. I might just be able to do this. Open your heart. I see you. I see the hearts. I see the likes. I see the tears. I'm trying to tell you. I want you to be whole, sis. I want you to be whole, brother. I want you to be a whole person, especially to my singles. Hear me and hear me good. Especially to my singles. A whole man wants a whole woman. While you out here writing your list of what you need in a man, a whole man wants a whole woman. I'm trying to get you whole. I'm trying to get you whole. That's my thought. That's my gratitude thought. Where are my papers? You know, I got my papers here. Where are my papers? That's my gratitude thought. Gratitude leads to forgiveness. Gratitude leads to forgiveness. We've got to learn to forgive and remember differently. Forgive and remember differently. And that last piece, come in here, that last piece, learn the lesson. Be grateful for the lesson and open your heart to the possibility of forgiveness. Do me a favor, just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. I know it was heavy. Take a deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. I see you. I see boom. I see you. I see you. Breathe in peace. Breathe out chaos. Come on. Come on. Come on. Breathe in forgiveness. Breathe out bitterness. Gratitude leads to forgiveness. If you know how to share me, y'all got my throat dry on this one. Goodness. If you know how to share it on your wall, share it on your page. I'm telling you, you needed this. It's early in the morning. I'm up. I'm in there. You needed this. I needed this. And there is somebody on your timeline that needs this. Share this. That's why we're so mad. And we're not forgiving. We don't forgive people. We get excited about the art of moving on. I ain't worried about it. I just move on. You're not whole, baby. You got too much baggage. You got too much baggage. The next relationship will never work. The next one won't work until you unpack your baggage from the first one. Forgive. Listen, that's it. I'm through. I don't even know what time it is. Let me push forward. You know, I got other stuff to do. If you with me, you know we do other things. That's the gratitude thought for today. If you missed it, listen, do yourself a favor and go back and look at it. If you believe that, listen, those that are on that heard it from the beginning, that heard it from the middle, type in now, tell them, watch the replay. Type that. Watch the replay. Watch the replay. I'm trying to tell you. Watch this replay. It's all about gratitude, all about forgiveness. Watch the replay. So every morning, I share the gratitude thought first, and then I share something from my list for today. So let me get my list of what I'm grateful for. What I'm grateful for. What I'm grateful for today. So my first thing, I see you. I'm trying to tell you, watch the replay. First thing that I wrote down, I am grateful that I can be used to be a blessing. That was something I was grateful for this morning. I said, I'm grateful that I can be used to be a blessing. I am grateful that God can get a blessing through me. That's something I'm grateful for, that God can get a blessing through me. You know, we hear all the time, if he won't give it to you, if he can't get it through you. So if you're wondering why the blessings aren't coming like they used to, or they're not, God doesn't waste blessings. He doesn't waste anointing. God doesn't waste that. So I'm grateful that God can get blessings through me. I'm grateful for that. Another thing I'm grateful for, I was grateful for this morning. Yeah, it's funny, but I have the desire to get back in shape. Just a desire. You know, I had a desire. That's my first step, to desire to be in shape. So then my next one was I'm grateful that I know my shortcomings. I'm grateful that I know my shortcomings, but because eating, is a shortcoming when it comes to getting back in shape. So I'm grateful that I have that desire. Now, if I can just put action to that desire, it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful. So that was something I was grateful for this morning. Grateful for the art of dance. If you know me, you know I love to dance. I love to dance. God did not take that from me when he called me to ministry. He didn't say, okay, now stop enjoying life, stop dancing. He didn't take that from me. I love to dance. I had the awesome opportunity to go see one of my favorite dance artists last night. I mean, the music was always okay. When Janet Jackson came out with new music, it was okay. But when the video came out, that's when it hit. So I was able to do that. And now I was grateful. Listen, I was grateful that the seats were really too tight for me to dance. Because if you remember, I'm out of shape. So I really couldn't, I knew all the moves, but I couldn't do them full out. So because the seats were tight, I could just kind of half do them and look like I was out of breath. Hear me? Baby, I was out of breath. That ain't cute. That ain't sexy, breathing all hard. I'm grateful for the art of dance, and I'm grateful for the desire to get back in shape. And I'm going to tell you who I see laughing. I see the person with all the laugh symbols, Antoine. I don't think it's that funny. But those are a couple of things that I'm grateful for this morning. Let me share with you something you told me you were grateful for. Then we're going to move on. We're going to get on off here. We're going to move on. Things that you told me you were grateful for. Jamaica said, I am grateful for life. I am grateful for life. Jamaica said, I am grateful for life. Tiffany hopped on yesterday. Tiffany said, I'm grateful that my daddy still remembers me through his illness. I'm grateful that my daddy still remembers me through his illness. So that's what Tiffany shared with us yesterday, something she was grateful for. Come on, Tasha, get with me. Be grateful for the desire to get in shape. Just a desire. Just laying in the bed, watching the videotape, watching the people work out. That's the desire. You know, I see you working. I'm going to get with you in a little while. I see you. You are really walking on the treadmill. You are doing it. That's the desire. But anyway, okay, come on. These things that I'm about to share, people shared stuff with me, but they didn't want their name to be called. And I'm good with it. So these are some things that people shared that didn't want their name to be called. They were grateful for healing. One person was grateful for healing. One person was grateful for a new job opportunity. And then there was another young lady. She said somebody paid for, she's grateful for KDAY. And let me tell you why. She said someone paid for her meal and she believes it was a KDAY effort. She was grateful and said she was going to pay it forward today. So if you paid for somebody's meal yesterday as a part of spreading love and kindness, they are grateful. They didn't get a chance to tell you thank you, so they wanted me to say thank you here for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am grateful. Whenever you think of what you're grateful for, just type it in. Type in what you're grateful for. You can inbox me if you got my number. You can text me. I want to share. This is all about spreading love and kindness. I want to share what we're grateful for. We're trying to develop a lifestyle of gratitude. We're trying to be grounded in gratefulness. So this is how we do that. I mean, we share all this other stuff. We share negativity quick. Let's share some positive stuff. Let's share some positive stuff. So I've shared my gratitude thought, which is about forgiveness. I'm telling you, if you missed it, go back and get it. If you missed it, go back and get it. I shared what I was grateful for. I've shared what you sent me that you were grateful for. So the next thing that I do, and we're about to close out, I want to remind you of the suggestion for today. If you haven't been on my Facebook page, the daily suggestion. So I suggest something every day that you can do to spread kindness. Now, these are just suggestions. You can do whatever God puts on your heart, but I want to give you a jumping off point. I want to give you something to start with. So the suggestion for today, day 7, let someone know that you forgive them today and never bring up the issue again. So now you see why I taught what I taught at the beginning, because the suggestion today is to forgive someone. So I pray that you will attempt to do that. I pray that you will open your heart. Remember, we talked about that you'd open your heart to the possibility of forgiveness. Go back, watch the beginning, watch the replay, reminding you now of Empower Exchange. Want you to remember about that. For all my sisters, I'm so grateful to know women that don't mind sharing wisdom. So we're going to have a room full of women that don't mind sharing wisdom. Go to my website and register so that you can come to that. Empower Exchange is a speed mentoring series like speed dating. So come on out, register at KarrenTodd.com, 2 R's in Karen. We got a few seats left. KarrenTodd.com. It's at Crosstown Concourse, 6:30 next Tuesday, which is KDAY, my birthday. So that's my gift to you. I want you to get the wisdom you need, the push that you need to move forward to the next level that God has for you. Sometimes we need a push to jump. Sometimes we get a little nervous and we won't jump on our own. So these women that will be there, and you get to sit and talk to them one-on-one. So I want you to sign up for Empower Exchange and come on out. We have had an amazing time. This has been good. Listen, I don't know about you. I had an amazing time. So come on out. Yeah, Antoine is making me go back. Come out to Empower Exchange. Some of the, I think I saw a mentor, I think Katrina Robinson logged in. Katrina is going to be there. Zanisha Davis is going to be there. Andrea from Bubble Bistro is going to be there. Rose from Noel from FedEx is going to be there. Sheila Revu, who is an HR consultant. Yeah, I'm off the top of my head again. But all of these amazing people who are influential in Memphis, people who are killing the game at what they do, are willing to give you and share the experience with you, share their expertise with you. So ladies, register at KarrenTodd.com, 2 R's in Karen. It'll be next Tuesday. All right. Somebody just said Katrina's the truth. I agree. Katrina's the truth. So don't forget to share this message. If you were on here from the beginning, go ahead and type it one more time for the people that weren't here. Go back and watch the replay. Go back and watch the replay. Share this message. Send me what you're grateful for so that I can share it live tomorrow. Have a great day as you spread a little love and kindness. I see you, Crystal. She said, I'm enjoying this every morning. I enjoy this part. I don't enjoy preparing for it. I enjoy this part. So yeah. I see your likes. I see your hearts. I appreciate you. I am grateful for you waking up and getting on with me. I love you too, cuz. I'm thankful because I could be talking to nobody. You see those live videos when the people talk, it's like one person logged in, or you log on, it's you. And they're going in, baby, sweating, getting it in. So I'm grateful for you for logging on to even want to hear what I say. Watch the replay. Watch the replay. Then share it. Share it. Type while you're watching. Because I go back and look at all the comments, even if you're on the replay. I go back and comment on some of them. So if you have a boom moment, type it. Boom. I'm grateful. I thank you. Have an amazing Thursday. This is Friday Eve. Have an amazing Thursday. I speak that you will be more productive today than you have been all week. I speak that your focus will be on point. Your creativity will be on point. You will make moves today because you are practicing gratitude. And it is so. And it is so. Have an amazing Thursday.